the next 6 weeks designing, building, programming, and ultimately practicing with our robot. It's a time-consuming process, with members spending up to 200 hours each on it over the 6-week build season.
So this year, we had to collect balls and hatches, which are donut-like discs, and place them and deposit them onto specific locations on the field, which is around a basketball field size. And in the last 15 seconds of the total 2-minute 45-second game, we were asked to climb onto a platform. So, okay, that was our reveal video. It'll be up on our YouTube channel, so you can always watch it there. But in the video, we basically show off our robot, and this video is typically released in like the 6th week of our build season, where we get to show off our robot to the other teams around the world who are also releasing their videos at the same time. So we would have brought our robot tonight, but it's kind of big, so she had to stay at school.
In terms of competition this year, Team 1418 was up to the challenge. In our first district event, we made it to the finals, but lost by 1 point in the tiebreaker. However, we won our second district event, adding another blue banner to our collection.
We then traveled to the district championships held in George Mason University. There we headed our own alliance, but were knocked out in the quarterfinals. Finally, we qualified for the World Championships in Detroit, Michigan, and along the way, we also won several awards, such as the Innovation in Control and Excellence in Engineering.
Besides building and competing with our robot, we also participate in a number of events throughout the city in an effort to inspire the younger citizens of Falls Church to explore STEM for themselves.
For example, this past year we showcased our work at the Virginia Tech Maker Faire, the Memorial Day Parade, and in the Mary Raleigh Stiles Public Library. We also organized a Code Day event at Thomas Jefferson Elementary School, helped run an FLL tournament in Mary Ellen Henderson Middle School, and worked with Baruti Camps to provide STEM after-school classes.
Additionally, this year we continue to advocate for a fund designated for STEAM education for underprivileged students K through 12 in the Virginia House of Delegates. Some of our members lobbied and traveled to Richmond in order to testify for the bill, HB 2780. One of the members of the team also planned and executed an international trip to extend STEM to remote Nepal in order to broaden our outreach efforts further than ever before.
Having to design and build a functioning robot in 6 short weeks is not without its challenges. However, every single member of the team has been able to gain a variety of skills from being on Team 1418. We learn how to collaborate as part of a team when we have to discuss and figure out how to design our robot. We learn how to organize fundraising and outreach events, and of course, we learn so many skills related to mechanics and programming in an environment that is virtually impossible to create in a classroom.
And this unique experience helps Falls Church students a huge amount. 100% of our past members have pursued higher education, and they are equipped with the skills they need to succeed, both in college and when entering the job market. This especially rings true since in our rapidly changing world, STEM jobs have become more and more in demand.
Okay, I mean, the picture is just a picture of a robot, but building a robot and funding some of the other outreach efforts that we do is by no means cheap. Because of this, we spend a lot of time fundraising on our own, securing sponsors, and building relationships with a variety of local businesses. However, the generosity of the school board has truly helped our team continue to grow and thrive, and for that, we thank you all.
As we look toward the future, we hope to continue our growth, especially once George Mason moves into a new school building. Thank you again for all your support.
Come up and have a picture.
Oh yeah.
High so that you can see over you.
There you go. You're fine. Okay. One, two. Thank you.
All right, next on the agenda is item 6.02, our Champions of Character Spring Athletes.
I'd like to invite Julie Braven up, our awesome athletics director at George Mason High School, to talk about the Champions of Character for Spring 2019. Ms. Braven.
I mean, it's on. Okay. Hello, thank you for having us. I just wanted to introduce our champions of character. They are selected by our coaches as being the athlete on each team that represents respect, integrity, leadership, and sportsmanship. They've had a tremendous impact on each team, but also on the athletic program as a whole. They are outstanding leaders who, whether we're winning or losing in our athletic contests, are always representing Mason in excellent fashion. Tonight, unfortunately, with graduation happening early, we only have 3 of 10 here, but we have 3 outstanding people who would love to give a little summary of their season. So we have Sammy, Henry, and Nina.
Hello, my name's Henry. I just finished my 3rd season on the George Mason lacrosse team. Last season we graduated over half of our team. So going into this season there were a lot of question marks all over the field, but we came out strong and went 4-1 before our conference play and ended up qualifying for the playoffs and losing to the eventual state champion in the regional tournament. And one of the things that makes the lacrosse team so special to me is it's a very small team, and we sort of have a family-like atmosphere, and that's what makes me look forward to practice and games every day.
Hi, my name is Nina Dunjashaw, and this is was my 3rd year on the George Mason track and field team. And this year was our 5th district champion win, and we also had our 4x4 team as state champs. Our team lost a lot of good people last year by seniors, but we had a lot of freshman talent this year that really proved essential to gaining those accomplishments. And this team, even though it is an individual sport to some extent, it really shows that even with just running your event, it isn't just about doing the workouts, it's creating a community as a team and creating a positive environment for everybody around them so that they do have a good mental attitude while running their race, because it does affect your race. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Sammy. I'm the champion character for the tennis team this year, and this year we made it to the state semis, but unfortunately we lost and couldn't repeat our state championship from last year because we lost a lot of good seniors, as both of them said. And this year we're losing a lot of good players, or our best player on the team, which is really unfortunate, but we hope to be better next year.
We get a picture? All right. And by the way, you guys are going to be the really good seniors, right? That's right.
All right, next on the agenda, Section 6.03, recognition of student representatives to the school board advisory committees for the 2018-2019 school year. If we could please have James Weichert, Zach Holmes, Elizabeth Snyder, and Evelyn Duras come on up. We'll do, yeah.
Actually, why don't we go over
We're
there?
sure-
'Cause
we've
we're
got
going to
some
get your
certificates
picture,
for you.
and we'll give you the certificates at the same time.
And now, following on that, we will do the introduction of student representatives to the school board advisory committees for the 2019-2020 school year. So if we could have all of our new representatives who are here come on up. We have Grace Tarpagard, Evan Lawrence, Megan Boson, Marie Roche, Emmy McDonald, and Omika Patak. Did I say that right? Okay.
Oh, no, we're going to get a picture.
We're going to do a picture with you. We're here.
Before they sneak away, though, to further just make sure you're on the hook, we're going to just announce to everybody what committee you are serving on, because I think it's important. Grace is going to be on Business in Education. Evan is going to be on Daycare Advisory Board. Megan is going to be the Gifted and Talented Liaison. Marie is going to be our LEAP, which is our ESOL committee. Emma is going to be on SEEK, which is our Special Ed Advisory Committee, and Umika is going to be on H&W, and that just slipped my mind. Health and Wellness, thank you. I was doing good until I got to the end there.
That's why I looked
Health
over
and
here.
Wellness, thank you. But thank you all very much, and many of the chairs of those committees are actually here tonight and doing presentations from this year's work that they were working on. And I know that they'll, if they remain in the chair position, will really enjoy working with all of you. So thank you in advance for coming to the meetings and being part of it and letting your voice be heard. You know, one of the things that Ms. Hardy said in her speech was the importance of student voice. It's not just in the classroom, it's not just in our schools, but it's also in our community. And you have a really unique opportunity to make sure that your voice is heard on all of these committees. So thank you very much.
Thank you for serving and giving up your time for us. Next, we have 6.05, recognition of our 2018-2019 student representative to the school board, Acacia. And we have a resolution for you tonight, framed, we'll give all credit to Ms. Goodell, to thank you for your great service. Oh, yeah, should I read it? I'll read it for you. Okay. Whereas Acacia Wyckoff was appointed in June 2018 and since July 2018 has served the Falls Church City Public Schools with distinction as the 2018-19 student representative to the Falls Church City School Board. And whereas Ms. Wyckoff is an active member of the Falls Church City community as a founding member of the Young Democrats Club at George Mason High School and an active member of the GMHS School Band as a clarinet, saxophone, and piano player. And whereas Ms. Wyckoff applied and became an integral member of Mustang Ambassadors Program, welcomed by a supportive community from her first days at GMHS, Ms. Wyckoff wanted to give back and make other new students feel as welcome as possible. And whereas Ms. Wyckoff was selected as a